This is Cool Cat Jazz coming back at you with another informative video. Today I'm going to talk about the top 10, or at least Classic Records top 10 reissues of the Verve recordings. I think this might be Classic Records first jazz reissue or repressings. I'm not sure. I know they did the RCA Living Stereo series pretty early, but this is the card you got, right? So some of these presses, not all of them, came with this card. So it's Classic Records. Remember the sound. We hope you enjoyed this reissue of the great modern age of analog jazz recordings, which back in 1994 it actually meant something. Classic Records are committed to preserving the vinyl format, and we will continue to reissue the very best analog recordings that are available. Please write or call us at the following address for more information on future releases. So this is the card that came with these early pressings. Let's see. There you go. You may contact our U.S. distributor. Acoustic Sounds is mentioned back in 1994. I think they were. I think they're still in Salinas, Kansas. I remember I drove by there one time. I lived in Kansas City for a while, but this is everything you need to know about these reissues here. Reissue producer Michael Hobson and Ying Tang, lacquering mastering Bernie Grubman, plating Ted Tobin at Greg Lee Processing. Pressing was at RTI. Cover art at Cytex. Thanks a bunch of people. I see Chad Kasem down there, the owner of Acoustic Sounds. This reissue series is dedicated to Ella, Duke, Johnny, Louie, Oscar Ben, Bill, Coleman, and all the other great jazz greats. So if you flip this card here, right? Gives you the address, phone, fax. This is a Polygram Verve Jazz Series of 1995, and you see the date there. It's 11/21/94. Classic Records pronounced and announced our first jazz reissue series from the Verve catalog. So it goes and gives you the 10 that they're going to release. Actually, 8. And I want to know if anybody has a card, an updated card with all 10 reissues. I figured out which one they were years ago. I have all 10, and it goes. You can read this. I'm not gonna read it all, but it goes on. So the first reissue was Ella Fitzgerald. Clap Your Hands, Here Comes Charlie, December 1994. I'll give you a quick view of what this pressing looks like. Beautifully done. All right. I got some paper sleeve. All right. Second one was Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges back to back. All right. And that was January 95. In March 1995, they come out with this is a must-have. If you don't have this, God help you. Songs for Distinct? I thought it was Distinguished. Let me see. Distinct Lovers. Billie Holiday. Must-have. You put this on a gray, rainy day. It's just, beautiful album. Again on Verve. Next one after that was a Ben Webster, Coleman Hawkins Encounters, and that came out in March. March 95. So this looks like. All right, next one after that was Duke Ellington and Coleman Hawkins live at the Village Gate, and this one has a cut of Jericho on here. Let me see what side it's on. see, side 1, side A. Side A. It has a cut and live performance of Jericho that's to die for. You must, and I highly recommend. I'm not saying you must, but it's just I'm so fortunate to have this pressing here. Classic Records, that looks like. Hawkins Alive. And that came out in May 95. Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges Side by Side came out in the same month, May 1995. And this is what this looks like. All right. Let me see. Next one is Ella Fitzgerald, Let No Man Write My Epitaph. And that came out in July 1995. Must have. Another month. All these top, whoever picked these 10 at Classic did a wonderful job of picking out the 10 right ones, man. Of course, they have more, but they decided on these. Again, these were, it might have been their first pressings ever. I know they did art, like I said, I think they did RCA Living Stereo quite early. I'm not sure if that's before or after this, but by this card, it's, it's that date there. So the one after that is Bill Evans Live at Montreux, September 1995. This is one of my favorite albums of all times. Quick little family story. At least with I used to play this when I first got this back in I think I might have picked this up in 2002. I used to play this at dinner time. My two little boys, at the beginning of the introduction on side 1, they mentioned Jack DeJohnette, and my kids they could never say Jack DeJohnette, so they would say Jack Dijon Mustard. One of those little family things that you remember. But yeah, I used to play this at dinner time all the time, and it's a fantastic pressing. And the music is absolutely to die for. And the last two, number 9 and number 10, like I said, if someone has a updated card, I want to know which one was pressed first or not. But I'll probably figure it out in Dead Wax. I'm not sure, but I'll put this one number 9, and this is Sonny Stitt Blows the Blues. All right. And number 10, number 9, number 10, depending on the order, is Johnny Hodges and his orchestra, Blues Aplenty. And, these, classic records, their Columbia reissues are wonderful. These Verbs are absolutely amazing. Their Blue Note reissues, everybody knew back in the day it wasn't up to par. It was just something that had, it's an alternative. No one ever dared, I don't think, at Classic Records say that they were better than the original. Because, whatever. But when you buy Blue Note reissues, you tend to excuse me. You tend to no matter what, if you see an original pressing, you'll pick it up. With these Verbs, I tell you right now, I have never ever had the inkling or the desire to look for the original pressings because they're done so well. They're just magnificent pressings. Like I said, back early in 1994, when analog meant something. Today, I just watch. I don't make too many videos. I got a couple other videos I want to make, but everything these days is all fucking gimmicks, man. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. And people just whatever, man. You can do whatever the hell you want with your money. It's not mine. I don't care, man. Do what you got to do, but. There's a thing called tape degradation, man. If you don't know where it is, look it up, Google it, or Google, how long a magnetic tape lasts, man, and that should give you an idea. But sell, man, sell. The market sell. Yeah, these are better. These pressings are better than those. These are better than OG. Their main job is to sell, period. That's it. Sell. Whether, you know, you think the OGs are better than the current pressings, you know, like I said, sell, which is better for me because when I go looking for OGs, it you know, it takes a lot of people out of that market. So yeah, so classic records. You know, back in the early days, you know, for a year or 2 years there, I used to just buy classic had no idea what the music, never heard the music. I would just buy 2, 3, 4 different reissues every payday. Actually, here I don't know what this is doing out here, but they did a wonderful job at these living stereo RCAs, and this one right here was worth quite a bit of money. This Tchaikovsky 1812 Overture, because I think what happened was they actually used a actual canon in this performance, and I had no idea. I don't know if this is 100 or 200. 200. It might be one. I'm not sure. Some of these, I know this is a classic record. It's not an original, but I have no idea if it might be a two. I can't really tell, but it's worth. Yeah, one time it was worth some ridiculous amount of money, and like I said, man, every payday, I would buy two or three of classic records. Man, I got like so many. I don't even half the time. I tell you what. Yeah, this right here. I think this Voodoo Child box set is from Classic Records. I'll just buy stuff religiously from them. So that's it for this one. Like I said, you know, the top 10 reissues or Verve reissues that you need to have or you don't need to have. I mean, it's you know, everybody's taste is different. So that's it for this one. If you're wondering what this is a building a 45 tube amp. I have no idea when I'll get it finished, but you know, this is the power transformer. This is the board, supplemental cap, you know, choke. So, oh, and I bought, which I'm about to do a video on. I might do a video on this. I'm not sure, but whatever. Peace out and keep it jazzy.